Mhm. Ooh, is this the final chapter? Maybe. Ah. Let's see. Right, we crashed. And it turbo recharges pretty fast. We do pretty fast. Nice and clear. Fine. Oh, if we walk on them. I think there's a secret. Okay, can walk on this place. It can be interesting knowing what is ground, what is not. Might or might not be anything around here. Or we're gonna get into invisible wall or something. There's nothing on the edges. Then it would have been better to block it. It looks like now anything really obvious secret here. That's here we have to do a wall. No secret. That's a secret though. Why can we go? That's another locked area. Guessing this is just nothing. Okay, it was a bit out. That's good. Now the question is, can walk side on both of the sides. Guessing there's no more secrets this side. Oh, it was. Okay, one on both sides. Wait, didn't I found a tech ship by the ship? Yes, I did. Oh, maybe it was a cassette. Yeah. I think it was yeah, big shit. Weird. Oh, I feel like I need to go back and double check if I have it. Ah, no, it might have been a cassette one, so I did get it. I was thinking it was one of these blue chip here. By the way, I have gotten it, so if it pretty certain it said I had only found one blue chip. If I had one, it should have said I have two.
In the blue corner, Johnny Turbo leads the charge for Terra Tech. In the red corner, the Mach Tech powered Maw awaits his challenger. Which corp will come out on top? Hold on to your hats. We're about to find out.
Don't be shy.
His door opens elsewhere. Is a battle arena right off the bat? Well, a boss, I mean.
Johnny Turbo in the flesh. Well, just how much of you is flesh these days? No, don't tell me. I've got a way of finding out.
Oh, okay. A boss
You
right
call
away.
yourself a street cleaner? Let's see you clean this up. I'm gonna find whatever human parts you got left and break them.
Hello.
Always knew you were amateur hour.
Ooh. So I need to do this again. I need to know health bar. Oh no. Do this.
gonna find whatever human parts you got left and break them. I'm gonna burn you real good, Johnny. Now there's the Johnny Turbo I've heard so much about.
Weird.
I'm gonna burn you real good, Johnny.
Damn. Do we have to do the entire fight? Oh no.
Always knew you were amateur hour. Bleed for me. All those metal parts are making you slow, boy. Now there's the Johnny Turbo I've heard so much about. All those metal parts are making you slow, boy. All those metal parts are making you slow, boy.
Ah, damn it.
All those metal parts are making you slow, boy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Gotta say, you don't live up to the legend, Turbo.
Damn it. Okay. Don't have to wait to damage him with, you know, this. It's just that it's quite with the turbo time again.
Always knew you were amateur hour. All those metal parts are making you slow. Now there's the Johnny Turbo I've heard so much about. Gotta say, you don't live up to the legend, Turbo. All those metal parts are making you slow, boy.
Wow, so I'm about to die right off the bat here. That's terrifyingly bad. Alright.
The fight is drawing to a close!
4 faces? Oh shit. God, oh god. Are you gonna have to do all the 4 faces? Why? Come on. That's stupid.
I'm gonna find whatever human parts you got left and break them. I'm gonna find whatever human parts you got left and break them. Now there's the Johnny Turbo I've heard so much about.
Come on, right off the bat. Okay, it's a nice fight, but 4 faces from almost starting.
Gotta say, you don't live up to the legend, Turbo.
I'm gonna die here. 4 faces. This isn't the final boss, right? Because I found more saves. Tips.
All those metal parts are making you slow, boy.
Oh, insta det. Okay, fun. Yeah. I do think it's an interesting boss, it's just that 4 phases. Doing them all without any checkpoint at all. Little too extravagant, too much.
Lead for me. I'm gonna find whatever human parts you got left and break them. Now there's the Johnny Turbo I've heard so much
I
about.
get hit. Wait, what? Twice. That's just cheap. That's a cheap shot.
I'm gonna burn you
Like, I
real
can't
good,
couldn't
Johnny.
avoid it. But no, I had no way to avoid getting hit right out of the bat.
All those metal parts are making you slow, boy. Gotta say, you don't live up to the legend, Turbo.
Things are heating up here in the arena. Woo-hoo!
soon we should have my... There we go. Now we need to find the dude. There we go.
Mark my words. When I return, I'm gonna tear your heart
Definitely a great boss.
Charlie, Turbo, and Territech have come out on top!
A great boss. I'm not sure how I felt about. Not quick save, okay.
You live to fight another day!
Or what I feel about not quick save. What I felt about all of the stages once. Okay.
There it is, the starport. We've made it, sir. Now all we need to do is...
I hope you weren't needing that.
Johnny, listen. What I'm giving you is temporary. The thing is, it buys you time. But it's not a new lease on life. If you don't get the full surgery in 8 months, you're gone. All your thoughts, your memories, everything that makes you you fades forever. The surgery's not cheap, but I know a guy who might have a contract.
From one professional to another, no hard feelings, just doing my job. Though, the job's changed, hasn't it? My role's needed to expand to tackle the scale of the threat. Sin's completely consumed this moon, and it's only a matter of time before it expands beyond our reach. But with this device, their little contingency, Sin can be controlled. Power like that, it's too much for Terratech. Can't trust it to corporations.
Ma? What the fuck is going on down there? Give us back the...
Unlimited power. That should be reserved for gods. I cannot have you getting in my way. Your time is up.
Okay, so that was the final level, but I did only get one of the 3 tapes, one of the 3, and 0. Interesting. And the message. Sure. That was... Alright. Or for a final boss, I can see why not having the saves being necessary. I think it took me more time to beat episode 1 final boss than this boss. I think this was overall a little bit more enjoyable, but I wasn't thinking it was the final boss. Then it would have made more sense for not quick saving, but I can see there being people like not enjoying that. Not being any checkpoints in that boss. It's 3 stages or 4 stages. 8 levels. No secret levels, right? Okay. I don't know if I unlocked anyone, so I need all the tapes for that. Yeah, right. So you can't use... I only got one. Chainsaw only. I get more ships? I guess not. Well, this was a mixed bag. Did not like... So episode 1 and 2, you know, 1 felt more polished, more in line with a good pace. 2 is a mixed bag. They added a little bit too much fluff and stuff. Vehicles is not necessary in a game like this. I think they could remove those altogether. The flying is better, but it's still not necessary. Use more of the verticality and maybe introduce the grappling already then. More fun to use that, and then, you know, you could have the turbo time in the second one. I don't really enjoy that. I just use it because I have to be quite frankly. That's the way it is. This game, I want the momentum, I want the speed, I want the agility, and you know, turbo time just slows me down. But I'm sure this is just absolutely personal things. I'm gonna love it, I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'm the one that's not really feel it's necessary. Yeah, and don't need to have a dash and a chainsaw. They can be combined to take one button out of the equation, making it more smoother, just easier controlling, both on keyboard and on gamepad. This was, you know, done all with the nice little Steam controller, worked perfectly. In the end, perfectly well, great. Not perfect, great. Then we have the guns. I feel arguably we could reduce them again, because there's not enough diversity for it, and especially not the sniper rifle in a game like this. They just feel very much out of place. If anything, you know, if you can feel there's a lot of like duration or similarity to Ghost Runner and to Doom, and, you know, a little bit of a retro shooter for sure. But if you are inspired by Doom Eternal, maybe have the like one gun being more like just a quick scope thing being added. That could be more usable and more fun. The teleportation, no. Because quick scoping and, you know, popping something in Doom Eternal is a nice thing. Also the thing with the color, the, you know, ammo, health and stuff dropping, very much Doom Eternal feeling. And the shield guys, again, I don't know. Shield guys and stuff I have always felt off-putting in games like this. But they are easy to handle, they are nothing huge, but it still is just like, you know, you can kill them without doing, you know, having to force to quit with the shield, but still, I don't know. It's a personal thing, again, I didn't feel that they really added. They just forced me into kind of like, okay, to keep my momentum I have to switch this gun. And like, Doom many times did it to, you know, make you use all the guns, but pretty much used all the guns anyway without that. You know, both of the shotgun has its places, but they again could be combined to make just one badass, upgradable, old firing, regular firing shotgun. Same thing is a little bit with the standard pistol or revolver. Nice, but it's not really super great. You could maybe done again like Doom Eternal, skip that one and just buff up and make the more standard shotgun more interesting. And the plasma rifle, I don't know, I gotta check out. I don't know why, but I couldn't really grab any projectiles, and it doesn't really feel, for me personally, that it adds to the momentum. Again, I want to always be moving, jumping, dashing in this game. That one, it felt a little bit like it, I don't know, if I were to get it to work, like it would be not really worth it. Just trying to grab it, because slowing down and having to do, I don't know, I need to check definitely. Using the all fire, I never felt that it grabbed onto any rockets or something. No idea what's going on there. So again, yeah, not a huge fan of that. And then you have the super weapon. That can be just like Doom Eternal, right? Again, a super powerful limited ammo, but not really necessary. I think it would have been more to make the game about more easier to avoid and dodge and do stuff without it. Actually, it's more like a lifeline, that one. Just like in Doom Eternal, you don't really need that super weapon, BFG, but you use it just because it's a lifeline, so you could probably skip that one. But that can be, you know, definitely I can see that being left in, but I could tweak a lot of the guns. Then you have the Uzis and the assault rifle that can turn into like an assault rifle and a minigun. It's like when you get the minigun and upgrade, like make that gun really not necessary. So yeah, mixed bag. Interesting to see what they're going for, if they're going to fluff up fluff it up anymore. Just try to maximize everything. But definitely the sniper rifle and the teleporting thing, just again, like the turbo time, really out of place. But I think the telefrag is even more out of place. Like, that's a gun I really see no point having in this game as the way it is right now. You already have good mobility with the grappling, telefragging. I don't know, I get nothing. I gotta check some videos to see if I can figure out stuff, what people are doing with it. Overall, pretty good balanced, otherwise nothing too crazy. Just very up and down this episode. Some levels feeling really cramped and not the greatest with the placement of battles or fights. And then later on it got a little bit more better. The first boss here, you know, I really did not like that one. That gives you turbo time. Oh, that was really not. I did not, and that's one fight I did not enjoy. Again, it felt like you have to like bait in by standing in and just waiting for it to get to you. Really weird. Don't know how to do it better, that fight, but would not want to replay that boss fight. Most of the other bosses has been alright, or even the final one, you know. Maybe like a halfway checkpoint, something. But yeah, wasn't really that much of a problem, you know. Just that it's like I don't know. That it's not super engaging. I think 4 phases or 3 phases on boss might be pushing it. 2 phases and some crazy with like a checkpoint system, a third crazy check phase could be something. Because I remember Doom Eternal, people felt that the final boss was just like, yeah, do I have to do this again and again and again? It was a little bit like that for this boss also. Okay, dodge, get turbo time, do this, dodge, get turbo time, do this, dodge, get turbo time, do this. And the 4th time, a little bit repetitive. It felt very, very much like that boss. Like in the final Doom Eternal. So, yeah. Interesting to see what they're gonna do. I just hope they don't add any more fluff. And if they might actually reconsider again. Don't remove or tape the weapons for the final release. Demolition Chainsaw 1. I do not think that turbo time will be in it though, but make it less forced. I would like to be able to get through the entire game without using it. Right now it feels like that's going to be, especially since the 2 is 1 boss impossible. I would like to tweak that. Would be fun. Yeah. That's my thoughts on this game, this episode. This episode 1 I really think was a powerful one, except for the vehicle part. Fine. Did not enjoy the flying. A little bit of... I didn't know. And they have reworked the final part of the level from the episode 1. But with quick saving, that even then the original level 1 design would have been fine there. The boss is fine in the first one. Nice that they add a little bit of ammo to help the fight being more of a fun fight and not having to not know what, have any like ammo to get to the final phase. And then we had episode 2, the bike. Make it more of an optional thing if you want to keep it in. Make it so that you can move more easily and do it on foot. Then that section is fine too. Turn down the fog, up the visibility a little bit in most of the levels. And that maybe turn down the saturation of the colors or something. And that would be really nice. Yeah, a little bit of a tweak. The most thing for me is that I don't think this game needed all the fluff that they put in. Not even the grappling hook, but the grappling hook is it's nice. It works in a nice ways. The wall running also, but again, you can only run on certain walls and you can only grapple specific part, which kind of defeats a little bit of the mobility. I think it would have been really fun if you could have wall run or grapple to many more surfaces. Make that really the mobility. That's all the sources I can think of right now. Tone down the fluff, bring down the fluff, tape it, and it could have been something extraordinary. Now it is a good fun mostly, with some frustrating parts. So, next part is going to be about 6 months away, so then I will return to this one, maybe play through everything again. So stay tuned for that, or go try and play this yourself right now for around 15 euros. And you can be part of the early access support and testing and checking out. Yeah, see you in another video coming up as soon as possible. Again, thanks for watching.